Namaste and welcome to Magic Vibrations Healing School. My name is Damian Hay, and today I would like to speak about the difference between manifestation and conscious co-creation. Well, we all heard about this word, manifestation, which is actually to do something with our hands. And we all heard about this law of attraction. We all heard about maybe the secret, and that how our thoughts, our emotions can create our reality. And sometimes there's even this belief that everything that happens, everything that we attract in our life, well, we are creating it. And well, I'm not here to question this if you believe that. It's just that I want to bring a bit of depth into this subject. So, we can manifest with our thoughts because thoughts are frequencies, emotions are frequencies, and we are like emanating, broadcasting different frequencies, energies around us all the time. And the quality, the energy of our thoughts, the energy of our emotions, well, this will, attract resonant, matching frequencies. Of course, it will magnetize them. Well, it doesn't really mean that we create them, but we attract it. Well, there is manifestation, and this is magic. This is the ancient art of magic, to somehow impose our will, our desires, through a controlled way. So controlling our thoughts, controlling our emotions, controlling our actions, to magnetize, attract whatever we want. Then there is a concept of grounded manifestation. Yeah, and we all notice that, well, only manifestation, well, it doesn't always work. Sometimes we really try to manifest something and, well, it doesn't come. And we just say, oh, I have to be patient, or, maybe it's not what I need, or maybe, I'm not ready for it. Well, we justify, our failure in manifesting in many different ways. Well, grounded manifestation, it's another level, yeah? It's when first it feels safe to manifest. Yeah, so if you truly feel safe and there is a safe container to receive, well, your creation, your baby, what you're giving birth to, well, it can be more grounded. So when we start to use our power of dreaming, of having visions, the power of controlling our thoughts and emotions, I believe it's really important to ground our vision first, which means to feel safe. And we not always feel safe, right? Because it comes with responsibility. If you really magnetize something that you want, well, you need to be able to hold it in your life. Yeah? You need to be able to sustain it. You need to have a place to receive, like a home, something that feels safe, so like foundations. So I really invite you to always check how safe it feels, well, to sustain and receive what you're asking for. Yeah, you can ask for a lot of wealth, or you can ask for, the ideal soulmate, but do you really feel safe to receive this? Because then you will kind of sabotage yourself if there is a lack of safety. So it's always important first to really ground our vision and to really drop into our body, to feel safe, to ground in connection with the earth, with the land where we are, and to really see if this vision makes sense once we are grounded. And you will probably notice that a lot of ideas, desires, well, they seem less important once we truly ground ourselves. But what I would like to speak more today about is conscious co-creation. And this is something that is not really manifestation. Yeah, co-creation. So it's to create together. It's not only to impose your will and to magnetize it, let's say, even forcefully, or, with a lot of focus, but it's to allow you, as a sovereign being, to co-create with the intelligence of creation. So it's about alliance. It's about listening. It's about reciprocity. It's about doing it together. With whom? Well, with the elemental forces, earth, water, air, fire, ether, with the mineral intelligences, maybe, with the plant kingdom, with the animal kingdom, with spirits, with nature spirits, with maybe your ancestors, maybe with, angels, if you believe in such things, maybe with ascended masters or higher dimensional beings. So to co-create together, it's different than manifesting. For me, at this point of my life and my own spiritual evolution, well, manifesting comes from the old paradigm. It comes from imposing our will on reality as, as a magician. Well, I consider myself many times to be a magician, and I can see the shadow of it. And the shadow is that, I consider that my will can shape the world and that my desires are, important. So there is a sense of entitlement here. After conscious co-creation, it's different. Conscious co-creation, it means I still have a desire, I still have an intention, but instead of imposing my will on it and, focusing all my energy, so my actions, my thoughts, my emotions, my energetic field towards this goal or this intention, well, I ask the other intelligences of creation if they want to collaborate, to cooperate, to co-create with me, to support me in this intention. And I want to make sure that whatever my intention is, it's for the benefit of all creation. I want to make sure that it doesn't harm anyone. I want to make sure that it keeps balance in the holistic ecosystem of our reality. I want to make sure that whoever comes and supports me in this manifestation, where they don't feel like a slave that have to obey their masters, but I want to feel that there is a fair reciprocity, so a fair exchange, so that these intelligences that co-create with me, well, they get something from this act of co-creating together. Something that they need, something that they enjoy, something that makes them feel, well, that it's fair to co-create together, and maybe even it's fun. Co-creation means to work together as a team. It means that I include myself in the ecosystem of creation. I am part of, and I am not the king as an anthropocentrist, perspective that me as a human, I am the king of creation. Well, I want to co-create, I want to invite, and maybe to get refusal, to get intelligences that say, well, no, we don't want to co-create with you. I want to make sure there's a fair reciprocity. I want to make sure that whatever my intention is, like the ancient natives say, well, that it's for the benefit of all, for 7 generations, ahead. Maybe for, all realms of creation. I want to make sure that it's aligned with, divine harmony, with the law of balance. I want to make sure not to create, let's say, unnecessary karmas. And I call it as well conscious co-creation. Conscious, well, because it's not only, something like a prayer that I just pray and ask and wait. Well, there is this conscious interaction with the intelligences of creation to really make sure that there is consent from these intelligences, to make sure that my intention matches the highest good of all, to make sure that there is a fair reciprocity, and to have a really clear agreement about how we're going to co-create together. So conscious co-creation, for me, this is, well, the new paradigm, or at least my new paradigm. This is something now I try to shift from being a magician that tries to dream his life and to impose his will on reality, and to shift towards a state of I am part of creation and I want to collaborate, to co-create with the intelligences of reality, of nature. And I want to do this because I do believe that only all together, working in harmony, working with clear agreement, working in a fair way, can we truly transform this reality, this world, as a collective, as individuals, for the best. And this, to do it truly for the benefit of all realms of creation, and not only humans, or not only my tribe, my clan, my community. I do believe it's a new paradigm. It's about having an alliance with the living intelligence of creation. So my last teaching that I call Grid Masters, it's all about this. It's about supporting people to shift from this ancient, old school magician archetype towards a new magician, a new version of the magician, And this new version of the magician, well, it's about nourishing, creating this alliance with the living intelligences of creation. Well, it's about listening. It's about working together. It's not about imposing as a master, as an entitled king, but it's inviting with a lot of compassion, with a lot of love, the other intelligences that are part of us, that are part of our consciousness, part of, the unity of all creation, to weave together our magic, our frequencies, our resources, to support intentions that truly serve, well, all creations, all levels of reality. So this is just something to bring to your reflection: manifestation, grounded manifestation, and conscious co-creation. And well, if you want to have more details about my last offer, Grid Masters, you can always check www.gridmasters.art. A-R-T. Thank you so much. I wish you all a beautiful day.